Cold game. First round draft pick.
Welcome to another episode of Cold Game, Pacers Post Game. I'm your host, Isaiah Dotson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Benell. Pacers lose. OKC, 123, 106. We go back to the Nat, tied 1-1. How you feel about this game, cuz?
Man, it was hard to watch. It was hard to sit through the whole thing, man. It was a couple points in that game. I just wanted to just turn it off, man. But the Pacers fan in me wouldn't let me do it, man. But yeah, man, I mean, so frustrating. It's so frustrating to watch.
I agree. Super frustrating. I felt like at the beginning of the game, we came out flat again. Another slow start. I mean, OKC wasn't doing much of nothing to begin the game themselves, but we focus on us and what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it helps us if they coming out slow, but we need to come out and put that round thing in that round thing. We all know that, right? That's what we need to do, and we was not doing it. So another sluggish, slow start. They separate towards the end of the first quarter. I think they go up in the first quarter, they up 6. Let Chet start getting off. And then in that second quarter, they opened it up on us. They went on a 19-2 run. And us having gone on a 19-2 run on another team ourselves, we went on a 19-2 run on Cleveland in the semis. I mean, you go on a 19-2 run on a team, it's damn near over.
Mm-hmm.
That creates that's a 17-point differential. We was down by 19-20 in the second quarter. So, man, I'm just frustrated, cuz I'm frustrated because we haven't played good at all yet this series. So but that second quarter was frustrating. I feel like I'm looking for our leaders. One thing that's becoming abundantly and evidently clear is we have no go-to. We don't have a go-to scorer. You know how you just get a ball to SGA, he just goes to work.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get a basket 80% of the time, or he's gonna take the shot 100% of the time. He's gonna put the ball up. We don't have anybody who can put that ball up at every time down court. I mean, it's like we know Pascal, he won Eastern Conference MVP, but I don't trust him to get the ball in and score, cuz I can't trust it because he wants to shoot that midi too much. He wants to shoot that fadeaway midi too often. When sometimes we just need you to go get a buck. Just drive the ball and go to the cup and try to at least draw a foul. And then if you get foul, I don't even trust you gonna hit the free throws. So it's like that's risky business counting on Pascal Siakam to score. And then Tyrese, I understand his play style, cuz he wants the game to come to him, but man, bro, you gotta force it at some point. You got 3 points at halftime. I'm looking at the box score, cuz SGA got 15. He only got 3 points. 3. I'm like, man, you're our best player. You put us in a hole by not attacking, being aggressive. Whatever you're doing out there, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're looking at. When you drive, you're looking to pass it. You go to the cup, shoot the floater. I'd rather you see you shoot the floater than kick it back to Miles Turner. And he's dribbling, losing the ball. It's trouble. Those are low percentage plays, man. Just put the ball on the rim. So I'm disappointed in how Tyrese came out, how he's approaching the beginning of the game. Our defense on Shai, I felt like it was pretty good to begin with. But we can contain Shai. Shai's going to get his 30. But like we said before the series started, cuz everybody else can't get off. You can't have Alex Caruso shooting 4 from 8, getting 20. It's impossible. Aaron Wiggins, you can't have him shooting. How many threes he hit this game?
5, 4. So too many.
Aaron Wiggins going 5 for 8 from 3, 18 points. You can't allow that to happen. You just can't. Jalen Williams is struggling right now. He's struggling. Chet had a cool game, but we can't allow the role players to get off the way they got off on us today. We can't allow that. And somebody on our end, somebody got to step up because, I mean, Aaron Nesmith went 4 for 8, 5 from 12 from the field, 14 points. But overall, it felt like everybody was struggling. Everybody was struggling. Pascal Siakam, 3 for 11, 1 for 4 from 3. He's struggling. Andrew Nembhard, 4 for 8, 1 for 4 from 3. I mean, I seen him hit the one thing at the beginning of the game, but we need more. Obi Toppin, 1 for 8 field goals, 1 for 5 from 3. I mean, we out there boing, boing.
Boing, boing.
It's loud in there, bro. They can't focus with the whole arena screaming. Okay, I understand that. I totally understand that. It is loud in there. It's a great environment. It's a great home court environment for them. But man, this is the finals. At least keep it close. I'm seeing too much games being played with the Rock, cuz. Where's the ball security at? You know, the defense, like, we get the game close within 14, 13 points. Immediately, we're fouling. Like, do we not know how to guard without fouling? Was that not one of our keys before the series started? Guard without fouling. And I seen on the Twitter comments, you know, I was scrolling X. I seen them saying OKC is getting called. You know, they get away with hand checks and calls that we're not getting away with. But still, some of the calls I seen, we're going body to body. Clearly a foul. That's a block. Bro, Hallie has to play better early. When they make us play half court, we struggle. That's what we were saying, Coach Clark. And it's evident. If Hallie don't play to his abilities, man, man. How you feel about that, cuz?
It's a few things, man. I think, you know, the adjustment for game 3, Miles Turner has to get more playing time. I know he's been doing some dumb shit. I know he's been fumbling and stumbling and getting boarded. But I feel like he's our best option in there a lot of the times. You know, I feel like Miles Turner we need to find a way to get Miles Turner his shot, let him get the ball. Coach Clark said that Haliburton can't come out 3 points in the fourth quarter, and then, you know, with 9 minutes left in the fourth, you want to start. Man, come on, man. And then I do not want to see another possession where Benedict Mathurin is guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't want to see it. I put Johnny Furphy on it. Put anybody else but Benedict Mathurin. I don't want to see him guarding SGA. I don't care. Put TJ McConnell on him before you put before Mathurin guards him. I don't want to see it. It's like, man, he does so much just dumb stuff, man. That's what I'm gonna call it. He just does so many dumb things, man.
Undisciplined.
Undisciplined, very undisciplined. I don't want to see him guarding SGA not one more second in this NBA Finals. Maybe he's not. Put Ben Shepherd on him. I don't want to see Mathurin guarding the SGA.
Because was that in the first quarter? Because did you see he's guarding him in the first quarter? He had perfect position, guarded him perfectly, had his hands up, and then at the very last second, you slap down and get did you see that? Cuz
yes, I watched every second of that atrocity. I want to see Miles Turner in the game more. You know, like why do they got 2-footers out there and we out there with they got 2 7-footers out there. We got Obi Toppin out there at the 5. You know, we had a lineup. The lineup was Haliburton, Toppin, Nesmith, Nembhard, and I want to say Ben Shepherd. I'm like, that's the lineup that we got out there. Why they got Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein out there? You know, like that's the lineup we're gonna go with. Maybe they was like, okay, they're going big, we'll go small and push the pace. Yeah, and then really, man, another take I took from this. I know We look at SGA 6'6". We look at Haliburton 6'6". The difference between that is, man, SGA been in that weight room. Haliburton looked like he looked like he can't curl a 20-pound bar. You know, he can't, like, he's too frail to get in there and get to that rim like that, like SGA do. I think they skill level, I mean, they have the same skill set, I should say, not skill level. But when SGA gets to getting you in that post and get you in that mid range, it's just easy. It's like he knows he can hit that shot. He can get that shot off at any point at any time. Get you in that mid range, turn his back to the basket. Everybody clear out because I got this. You know, Haliburton doesn't have that, and I think that just comes from his lack of strength. So that's one thing. You know, looking ahead to next year in the offseason, that has to be a point of emphasis. You know, put 10 to 15 pounds on Haliburton and get him in that weight room. He don't need to be eating nothing but chicken and beef. He don't need to have nothing else in his diet but chicken and beef. Because that boy is skinny. And that's really it. Hallie does need to he needs to develop that mid. Hallie needs to develop his comfortable go-to bucket. I feel like now, like, and he's kind of doing it late. He likes to do that little mid-range pull-up, but any shot off the dribble, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? That's not a high percentage shot. Any shot off the dribble, you know, like when Shai getting his buckets, even if they off the dribble, a lot of the times it's back to the basket. Is mid post. Is mid range offense. You know, he doesn't shoot a lot of threes, and Haliburton relies on that three a lot. So you live by the three and you die by the three. I mean, just, you know, we just everything you can do. We're just missing free throws, fouling, turning the ball over. And you could say it's OKC's defense. You could say that we in OKC and the crowd's too loud. But I please don't bring that shit to Indiana, please. I do not want to see that. So that's just my take right now, because I'm really so frustrated right now, because really my head was hurting watching that game. I don't know why I'm not invested in this. You know what I'm saying, as a Pacers fan, but you know that shit got me mad.
Yeah, you, me, and the whole city. We all invested, you know, and we once you get the city behind you, man, we like our whole hearts, our whole being gets invested into the Pacers, into the city, man, because we love basketball. We love our sports. You know, we want to see our team do well. You got people out there buying, they sold out the watch party in Cambridge within 5-10 minutes. It was sold out. You know, it should have been a bad omen. Remember I said, what's this half-court game? And he can create his own shot. Easy buckets take the pressure off. Exactly. We need easy buckets. Easy buckets. Yeah, because we sold out that watch party within 5-10 minutes. And then boys is online reselling the tickets for $80. That's a bad omen, man. Mm-hmm. That's a bad omen. You know, don't nothing good come from nothing bad. Mm-hmm. You can't. I know everybody trying to come up, man. You know, everybody want to see get a quick flip. You know, you get a $5 ticket, sell it for $80. It's a come up, man. But man, was that part of the reason? Cuz was that bad energy being directed towards us, man?
I mean, it could be part of the bad energy. But you know, people, I don't know. I'm so focused on what they was doing down there in OKC. Fuck what's going on right now in the city. You know, what's going on down there in OKC.
So we ain't gonna blame it. We ain't gonna blame it on nobody in the city. We gonna blame it right on the Pacers.
Oh yeah, strictly on the Pacers. Like that was on Pacers. That's on Carlisle. That's on the Pacers organization. Everything that happened tonight was on the Pacers. And it's not like boys, some of the tickets. Yeah, fact. Let me not discredit OKC. I'm not going to discredit nothing OKC does. They're a great team. You know, they do what they do well. They play physical defense. But we can't let Alex Caruso give us 20 off the bench. We can't let Aaron Wiggins. They said a stat this game that blew my mind. They said Aaron Wiggins had 40 points in this regular season. 40 points in the regular season. And he dropped 20 tonight. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. And then it was just a terrible game. And I put this, we lost this game. You know who gets the blame? You know who gets the blame for this loss, cuz?
Who's that, cuz?
Tyrese Haliburton, cuz. I don't blame Rick Carlisle. I don't blame nobody. Tyrese Haliburton gets the loss. And the only reason why is because, you know, you feed into that, you know, you want to be the superstar. I'm not overrated, I'm underrated, which I agree. and all that shit. But when you come into the finals, man, and you got 3 points going into the fourth quarter, and we're down 20 and we're down 18, you know, we couldn't break an 18-20. It was just teetering 17. We even got us to 13 at one point. I'm like, okay, here we go. Nope. 2-3 shots later, they back at 20. I'm like, but then Haliburton wants to come out shooting like a madman, you know, with 9 minutes left in the fourth. Oh, okay. So now you can get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you can't do it, it's when you want to do it. You know, and don't be so nervous, man. Like, don't be so that's part of being a superstar. That's part of being that talent, man. Listen, they gonna hate you. They hate you when you killing them. They gonna hate you when you losing. So just put the ball up, put the shots up. You're not putting us in any worse or better position by not taking shots. You're really putting us in a worse position because now we're relying on a Pascal Siakam. Now we're relying on a Miles Turner, Andrew Nembhard, we're relying on other guys, but we shouldn't have to do that. You know, I look at OKC when they, like you said, when they need a bucket, you know who's getting the ball. But you can't play like that. And he tries to feel the game too much. It's like, you know, what are you waiting on? You waiting on something to come to you? You waiting on something to hit you? No, from the jump, man. Tyrese Haliburton did. Rick Carlisle should say, listen, man, Tyrese get the first 5 shots of every game. I don't care how you shoot them. I don't care if it's a fadeaway 3-pointer. You get the first. You shooting the ball the first. Nobody shoots the ball till Haliburton gets 5 shots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have that type of confidence in yourself, man. Like, you confident when you hit them game winners and you get on the press conferences and, you know, and you smiling and cheesing and cracking jokes and, you know, we got to play better. You're damn right. You know, but I'm gonna be interested to get on YouTube and watch these press conferences and see what he got to say after tonight, man. Because I put that on you, Tyrese. I hope this comes across your line, comes across your feed while you're on the plane. Tyrese Haliburton, we lost tonight because of you. So game 3, let's win because of you. You know, so that's what a real superstar to do. So I'm gonna put that on Haliburton.
Mm-hmm. And okay, and this is just some side notes. The broadcast. The NBA Finals horrible. Ain't no Finals logo on the court. You got digital logos on the court. That looks trash.
Mm-hmm.
That's trash. And then Richard Jefferson, bro, where he come from?
Right.
I mean, he was a role player on the Finals, wasn't he? I mean, he wasn't no killer. Why is he talking? And he talking crazy. Get him off. Love talking crazy, bro. I don't even hear. I had to watch the game on ESPN Deportes.
Yeah, yes. That's what I'm gonna do next game, because I swear I'm gonna do that.
Oh man, it helped me. I knew they was talking, but you know the fact that I don't know what they saying, it helps me out. You know,
right?
I like hear his names. You feel me?
Right.
Everything. You know, and then that's how I watched the game tonight. ESPN Deportes. It was cool. He didn't have that kind of game just to take over like Kobe, Bron, and MJ. Right.
Yeah.
Right. He definitely got that type of. And then so I do want to give credit. I want to give credit to Shai. I got to give him credit because the thing is he has a score first mentality, and that's what his team needs. He's always looking to score. He's not a distributor. I saw a stat today. They said, oh, he got the most 30.5 assist games in the 11. You know, he's got 11. I mean, that's a made up stat in my mind. That is let me know he's looking to score.
Right,
that 5 assists means nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
He got 30 plus every time he stepped out on the court because he's aggressive. He's looking for a shot. That mid range, they had a comparison between him and Kobe. When you think about it, look at how he played, because he really got Kobe mid range type skill. That's how
mid range of free throws. He ain't shooting threes. It's mid range of free throws. That's how he scored. I mean, every time, and his mid range is automatic, so you can't stop it. Is he leaning back just enough? You can't block a shot. Please, I'm gonna just reiterate this, cuz please don't put Mathurin on him no more. I don't want to see it, man. I wanted to say it twice. Please, I don't want to see Mathurin on him no more.
He's too undisciplined. But you know what? This is what we're gonna do, cuz we're gonna watch this game. Let's watch this game out. All we can do now, focus on game 3. We back at Cambridge. You know, ain't nobody got to buy 5 tickets and try to flip them for 80 no more. Go ahead and get that 800. I bet you won't buy that $700-800 ticket and flip that.
Right.
I bet you won't do that.
So you ain't taking them type of risks, huh?
Right. That's the risk. You feel me? So we back at Cambridge. You know it's gonna be rocking. We gonna have our fans behind us. And if you would have told me we was going back to that tie 1-1, we would take it. We would take tie 1-1. You know, I'd rather have it be 2-0, but we'll take tie 1-1.
Sure.
The only thing, my main thing, because I just don't like the way we've been playing. I don't think we've been playing good. They've been poking at the ball too much. Our ball security hasn't been good. We have no go-to scorer. It's concerning. that concerns me because don't nobody would want to score the ball. They go on a 19-2 run. I'm like, who's gonna get a bucket? In my head, I'm like, we ain't got nobody go get a bucket. I'm seeing dudes turning the ball over, missing. I mean, it was just, I was depressed at that point because I'm like, man, I was just watching the game and, I'm forced to watch it. I'm just forced to keep watching us get cooked.
Yeah.
I'm wondering who's going to stop the damage. Man, shout out TJ McConnell. Shout out TJ McConnell because he comes with it every game. 11 points, 5 for 7, 1 for 1 from 3. And I think the 3, he might have had his toe on the line because I thought he shot another 3, but he missed it. But it must have been a long 2, But shout out TJ McConnell because he came with his A game tonight. I know we on Ben Mather because of his defense, but he did go 4 for 7, 1 for 2 from 3, 14 points.
Yeah, because a lot of that was in the last 5 minutes of that game where he was on the court with Johnny Furphy, Ben Shepherd, TJ. A lot of that came in. I mean, he did do his thing in the between. Like he probably had a good 8 to 10 points, throughout the thick of it. But a lot of that came at the end of the game.
Can't do anything right in the city, man. Hey, I hope when we come back to this field house, man, come with that A game. Listen, I'm Rick Carlisle in the locker room. When we back in the city, this is the first time the finals been in Napa in 25 years. Protect home court. We stole game 1, but you see how OKC came out trying to protect their home court. They was up. Yeah. They really gave it away, but they was up 15 both games, 15 plus both games. They came out ready. I want to see us get a 15-point lead on OKC. Let's go up 15 on them. Let's go up 20 on them. Let's apply pressure. Let's show that we can create a scoring gap. We can separate from them because we have not separated from them one time. Cuz I think our only lead in the series was that 1-point lead in game 1.
We had a couple back and forths in the first quarter. We had a couple back and forth. They said there was 4 lead changes in the first quarter, but yeah, I mean a substantial lead because I haven't seen the Pacers go up 5+ points in this whole series yet. So I don't know.
We ain't been up after the second quarter, except for one time. So that's so we never led until the last game, until the last second of game 1. So that's 4 quarters they was leading us, and they led us for sure. Well, they led 3 quarters.
This game, 7 quarters. They didn't beat us down for 7 quarters straight,
and it was really 8 if you take out Tyrese.
The game winner, right?
So they've been dominating us the whole series, man. Pacers, what's up? What's up? We going home now. We on our home court. What we gonna do, man? Cause we ready. I'm ready. We ain't even been talking crazy on here, cause not against OKC. We didn't like New York. We know that. We didn't like Cleveland. We don't like Milwaukee. But it's a respect with OKC. So we ain't been talking crazy because we know how good of a team OKC is. But come on, man. And we're not talking crazy, but when I say we're destined, we're destined. We're destined. The Pacers can win the NBA Finals. We will win the NBA Finals, but we have to play better. Tyrese, you got to be aggressive, bro. Please be aggressive. Miles Turner, squeeze the basketball, bro. Please squeeze it. And stop shooting that little shit. Now keep shooting it.
Yeah, keep shooting it. But there was a point in the game because they had, I think it was maybe at the beginning of the third quarter, or it was at the beginning of the third quarter, beginning of the second. OKC had the longest possession I've ever seen in my life because they had the longest possession. I think they might have got 3 offensive rebounds that possession. I don't know what was going on, but they had to call a BS call that really was, it should have still been OKC's ball. Miles Turner got boarded on twice. We turned the ball over. The ball never came across that half court for a good minute. And I'm like, man, like, secure it, like you said the first time, cuz squeeze that rock, Miles. Like Miles, like you man, you really playing, you've been playing these past 2 games, man, like you was wearing that blouse on that sideline. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that Miles Turner, man. I want that dog Miles, but I still think we need to get him some more PT. But man, I don't want to be relying on TJ McConnell and Obi Toppin and Benedict Mather for no buckets, man. I want to get our buckets from Aaron Nesmith. And I will say this too. Why does it take for us to be down and in the fight for Aaron Nesmith to want to pull that, man? Like, I feel like when we in the thick of the game, when we neck and neck, when the game's within, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, he's always pump faking when he get that rock, man. Just pull, man. Like, at this point, man, we ain't got to pull that, man. Pull that Nesmith, because really, if you don't pull that next bucket, we're gonna look. It's gonna be a corner three from I don't know, McConnell, or it's gonna be a shot that we won't want. The first two shots I want to see on that court, cuz I want to see Tyrese Haliburton get his shot off, whether that's a three or a floater or whatever, getting to the rim, or I want to see Nesmith pulling up from three. And I don't care in what fashion he do it. I want him to just pull up in somebody's face. If they block it, they block it. But shoot it with confidence.
Absolutely. I'm gonna say this too about I got somebody else I gotta say something. Thomas Bryant. Bro, man, stop getting in the game and doing dumb shit and making that face.
Right.
Because the only thing when you make that face, only thing I think, man, you was smoking before the game. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
It looked like he was chiefing before the game. He got a chiefer's face all the way. You can tell he be chiefing all off days before the game, and you foul, you do something crazy, you be looking around like you don't know what happened.
Right.
You just fouled
him. Right. A blatant foul.
A blatant foul. And they really let you get away with one because you put your hand through the rim and blocked the shot. Wake up. I'm ready to see Tony Bradley. Is his hit good?
Yeah.
Yeah, cuz. So, man, hey, game 3. Hey, the most important game of the season. The most important game of the season. We gotta come out ready to play. Because if they take game 2, they take game 3. I don't know what we do, man. So we stressing, y'all. We stressing, but everybody remain calm. Remain calm. It's tied 1-1.
Right.
One already, man. We here to, I know everybody, we antsy and we wanted to see him win, but we got game 3.
But maybe that's what the Pacers need. Maybe the Pacers need to be antsy. They need to be playing with ants in their pants, because I don't the nervousness. I don't know. I don't like it permeates through the TV, because like when the Pacers get nervous, I can see it, I can feel it, I can tell. And I feel like we've been playing with a nervousness these first few games, like we're shocked to be there. And I just feel like OKC, even though they're so young, man, they play with a calmness, man, like they've been here, done that almost, So, it's like, but I think that goes back to Haliburton, that because as it's he the head of the snake, man. So we're gonna go as he goes, So, yeah, like I said, because I just want to get into these post-game interviews and see what they're talking about, to see how they really feeling. And I really want to hear what Rick Carlisle got to say too, because I could look on his face in the game. He was so pissed, because he was turning red. He was so pissed.
They had my guy call a timeout 3 times in a row. Carlisle, he kept blowing the whistle. I wonder what he's saying. I want to be in the huddle when what he's saying. Right. First time out, you got to talk to him. Come on, guys, let's get it together, guys. Let's get it together. Second time out, he's like, man, hold on, what's going on? What's going on? Third time out, man, what the fuck?
Right. The fuck is y'all doing, man?
For real, man. Who? Man, somebody, I would have put the Furphy in right there. Told him, y'all niggas suck.
Right.
Every one of y'all.
Playing like some hoes. Straight up.
Playing like some straight hoes. What? All right, man. Cold game, man.
Cold game.
Cold.